Hey everyone, it's me, Christine. Me being me on my journey to 50, being fit for 50. Well, last week was a very interesting week. I opened up about mental health and what my life was like and is like because of mental health issues. And I did something that I never thought I'd do, is open up about it. Tell people. Share my story on YouTube where everyone could see it. And I know I had talked about a lot of changing your mindset, learning how to change your mind, that in depression and suicidal thoughts, that if you're going to a counselor, a psychologist, which is a good thing, that learning to reprogram your brain, learning to detoxify your brain is a great thing, is what you need to do, really, is what you need to do. So another thing you can do, which I've learned, is if you're feeling down, feeling in a bit of a funk where you don't want to see anybody, you don't want to do anything, there's other things you can do to help yourself. Changing your brain is one thing, but serving others is another. Even though you don't feel like you want to go out, and I know I like to be isolated, don't want to be around other people, don't want to talk to other people, but if you just force yourself, I guess is the word for it, I don't know, just go out and help people who need help, which gets your mind off of you and gets you thinking about other people and what they need. So, for example, go to a senior's home. Go visit some seniors. Listen to their stories. There's a lot of seniors out there who don't have family, that are in seniors' homes and are so lonely that they just want people to talk to. Bring some cookies to somebody and talk to them, your neighbor. Maybe there's an elderly person down the street from you. Make their day, as much as you don't want to do it. If you force yourself to do it, and I've done this, is I forced myself to help other people go out, do things. And when you have your mind off of you and you're out of your brain helping other people, you'd be amazed like how you feel. You feel so uplifted helping somebody else who needs help. And even in the Bible, it says in Matthew chapter 20, verse 28, it says, "For even the Son of Man came not to be served, but to serve others." So if Jesus himself came to serve others, then that's what we should be doing too. And it really, really helps your mental state when you're trying to help other people. Another thing you can do is just go out for fresh air. I know right now it's like minus 30 out there, but even 30 seconds, a minute, just go out. I know it's a little cold right now, but still, take a quick walk around the house. clear your mind. When it gets warmer, obviously you can take a nice walk and have a break. And when you go for a walk, it's good to breathe in fresh air and breathe out. And you're focused on your breathing instead of focusing on all the things that are going on in your mind. So there's a lot of things we can do to help get us out of a funk that you might be in. Depression, anxiety. If you have anxiety, go for a walk, clear your mind, breathe in, focus on your breathing. Start saying to yourself, I was learning this through listening to Brendan Burchard, that when you go for a walk, or just even if you just go to your room, get away from the electronics, get away from screens, take a minute or two and just focus and breathe, and just say to yourself quietly under your breath, release. Release. And then you just visualize from the top of your head to the bottom of your toes, you releasing this anxiety, you're releasing the stress. And you do that for a few minutes and just close your eyes, release, release. When I do it, I do say release, but I say quietly to myself, I say, I release this to you, Lord. I release this to you. I release this situation to you. And I close my eyes and I do it for a minute or two, and I'm just focusing on Jesus, and I'm just saying, release. I release the stress to you. I give it to you. I mean, it even says in the Bible that we are to give him our worries and our cares and our burdens. We're supposed to give it to him. We are supposed to trust him with it. So I would suggest you take many times a day to stop for a minute if you're feeling stressed, or even between things, like if you're doing emails and then you have to do a presentation. Take a couple minutes before you start your next activity and clear your mind, relax your brain, and go, release, release. I release this to you, Lord. I release this to you. And honestly, when I've started doing this, I have really felt peaceful. So I'm hoping you will try it. Let me know. Maybe write a comment underneath and tell me how it worked for you. I'd like to hear it. I know it's been working for me. Maybe it might be working for you. And you can encourage somebody else and say, yes, this did help, or no, didn't really help. Well, you got to find your way of de-stressing. So, this is me, Christine. Me being me on my journey to 50, being fit for 50. And I hope you have a wonderful, amazing week.